Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We are back with the finale of Pup Named Scooby-Doo Season 4, also the series finale of the entire show. The past two episodes was Where Do Manor, which was episode 1 of Season 4. We rated a 6 out of 10. And then Ghost of Mrs. Shoshman and The Wrath of Waitrose. We rated in totality a 4.5 out of 10. Wasn't our favorite. So far, the average of the Scooby-Doo franchise has been, every season's been about a 5 out of 10. It's actually been getting kind of worse for me, but not too bad. For season 1 was 5.38, season 2 was 5, season 3 was also a 5, and right now, season 4 is sitting at a 5.25. So we'll see how the series ends up. I'll probably just rate it a 5 just for fun, but we'll see how it goes. So this one is going to be Mayhem of the Moving Mollusk, released on August 17th, 1991, episode 3 of season 4, series episode 204. So when the high-tech monster catching group Critters Getters breaks up, the remaining members wants the gangs to restore their reputation by helping catch the moving mollusk, a snail monster terrorizing this New York City. So we have kind of like a Scooby-Doo detection style agency, which is going to be pretty fun. So this was the final episode of the Scooby-Doo franchise until 11 years later when the pilot episode of What's New Scooby-Doo, There's No Creature Like Snow Creature, premiered on Kids WB on September 14th, 2002. Despite being referred as the moving mollusk in the episode title, the mollusk is always called the monster or snail monster. This would also be Don Music's final Scooby-Doo series, voicing Scooby-Doo. He would voice Scooby in the TV special Arabian Nights in 1944 for its final time before retiring in 1996 and passing away in 1997, which is very unfortunate. Don Music has been fantastic. He's been a staple in the Scooby-Doo franchise. So we're going to get right into this episode and just have some fun with it as our season finale of Pup Named Scooby-Doo.
Like it was a quiet day in the clubhouse, and I was making a pizza with my pal, a pup named Scooby-Doo.
Nice, good job,
30-second pizza you eat today, Scoob.
I use my transporter ray.
Oh my gosh, she just has a transporter ray? That's insane. Oh, and that kind of also the same effect as a cyber chase.
Really dumb guy believes in ghosts.
Nice, that's a great headline for that type,
Like
for
for
that
dinner, Freddy, how are
article.
we gonna get to New York City? Wow, we're in New York.
I can't wait
Wow,
to start
just
shopping. They have
full on
everything.
going, just sending it for the finale episode.
Look out, they got snail monsters. Like, let's split.
Man, so we got like a hockey kind of crazy guy. It's kicking off real quick, and this is the first time they changed states as well in the Pup Named Scooby-Doo series.
Whoops, we gotta run across town and referee a game of marbles.
Oh, there's this red Petty Box too.
Due to exposure to the ray, Scooby's nose has become a mystery detector.
Wow, that's it. So he got shocked, and now he's a mystery detector. That works. Big through this episode pretty quick then.
I'm Freddy Chubbs, guy you sent for. Oh, yes, you're the really dumb guy who believes in ghosts.
Yeah, so this was one that was on the previous Mystery Machine team in New York.
Whatever happened to the other critter getters? Well, we advertised ourselves as being able to catch any monster. But then, when
Oh my gosh, that's the Ghostbusters. Wow.
before we ever really got started. Oh no, it's that time. He's coming. I know he is.
So she's the last living member. Maybe she's trying to be the monster to show that they're still needed.
Whatever. Where's my money? I want my money.
I don't have it.
Okay, so ex-critic editor, but still owes him money.
I understand.
Gotcha.
See you in an hour.
But she seems more like the client now, if anything. That's why I'm confused. So we also have another member of the critic editors. He broke the door. Wow. Kind of funny though that they're running away, but Mollusk isn't chasing any other members of the gang.
Like, I think we're safe now, Scooby.
Oh my gosh, the logistics of that are insane, like in cartoon physics.
Nice going, Scooby.
Oh, Scooby's taking him down twice already.
This must be the office of ex-critter getter Lester Leonard.
Gee, Daphne, how'd you know that?
Oh, just a lucky guess.
Mr. Leonard.
Okay, so we are meeting all three critter getters. You know, we have 3 members, but Julie's a regular employee, similar to the receptionist in the original Ghostbusters.
Like this place sure is big, Daphne.
So basically, this guy went solo. The other one is essentially a landlord kind of guy, and then Julie is the employee. So I think Julie's more kind of a helper kind of person. I think she's the client for this episode, so I think it's going to be him or the realtor guy.
It took me almost 15 minutes to catch him.
Nice, that same also looks like some of the other ones we've had before.
Oh, Scooby was only a movie.
Well, I see you found my official Ghoul God tape. If you like it, I'd be happy to sell you a roll. I'm a monster myself,
Yeah,
kid.
so the tape, we'll put up the jinking sign that it's a clue. So that's an interesting one. I'm not really sure how it pertains to the mollusk, though.
Aren't these subway cars supposed to be real crowded? Not at this time of day. Gee, it shouldn't be crowded now.
Do it for a Scooby snack? Oh,
What's he
alright.
gonna do
Want a
for a
monster
Scooby
snack?
snack? Oh, a monster snack. That's the first time we've ever had that. Alright, Scooby, there goes one for him. That also means that we end Scooby off on even number of snacks for this series. Love to see that.
Street performer extraordinaire. Beat times in Happy Hand Town.
Aren't you supposed to have puppets for a puppet show? Hey, cut me some slack. I can't afford them. Business is bad.
So we just came across a random mine. Interesting.
Don't mention that name.
Why not?
I tried out for Critter Getters. I wanted to be in Critter Getters. I should have been in Critter Getters. I didn't
That's
get to
maybe
be
with
in
a
Critter
disgruntled
Getters.
application
What do you
person.
want me to do with these lousy
I
puppets?
feel like he's a misdirect though. I feel like it has to be one of the original Critter Getters because that would make the most sense for the episode itself since it's about them.
Relax, Miss Blade.
Nice, Jenkins! Appearing one final time. Excellent. He's watching it there, not even giving her a new one.
Ah, that's
Such
much
a
better.
weird.
That will be all, Jenkins.
Told you I'd catch the monster and Critter Getters wouldn't. Like I knew it was a real monster. I just knew
Okay,
it.
so he's filming a commercial for that. Gotcha. So the monster came into the sewer while the music was playing, and the Critter Getter guy showed up and basically scared it off.
Yes or no, Scoop? Not necessarily. Sir,
It's a movie projector.
what's that doing down
Movie
there?
projector. Okay, so
Bet you have a plan,
the movie projector, the blonde guy, I can't forget his name, the Critter Getter that went solo.
This is Freddy
He
Jones,
had
Critter
that
Getter. The monster catches
he had that
you. Another Critter
videotape,
Getter
so it had to
story.
be him
The
using it.
snail-monster escaped in my kitchen. Oh,
There he is.
oh no, not another snail monster. Need professional help.
Like this is a job for Critter Getters.
They've been doing a lot more stilted acting, trying to trick the monster, man. I love it. And then here they are in their full Ghostbuster outfits, quote unquote. Oh, that's a Rube Goldberg style device I've ever seen one. Just bringing him right up, capturing him. Nice. So it has to be the guy that went solo. That's what I'm calling, even though the other guy only appeared once.
You captured the snail monster. But
Yeah,
who
there
is it?
goes
Like,
Julie,
it's
so it's
Engelbert
not her.
Newton. What do you owe him?
No, Shaggy, it's Engelbert Newton.
You're both wrong. The monster has got to be Red Herring.
Forget it, Jones. It wasn't me. Oh, and
Wow,
wait,
completely
you mean
teleporting
essential
here just to tell off Freddy one last time.
Actually, it features none other than Lester Leonard.
There we go.
I
Cool.
first suspected it was Lester when I recognized that the electrical tape Scooby found was the same tape the snail monster used on his hockey stick. I then
Oh,
pressed the
okay,
Gorgon
so
button
on the
monster's
hockey
head.
stick,
And the
gotcha.
projector we found had in his pocket.
Yeah, that tape. That's what I was. That's when I
Leonard
clocked
monsters
it.
to keep Gorgon a big success.
Yeah, the more famous Gulgon was, the more merchandise he could sell. Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Yep, gotta go for that money. So it's interesting though that the guy that's only appeared once and not being the guy is usually the case.
Scooby's nose is glowing. This mystery is officially solved.
Yeah, that's a funny, interesting mechanic that they randomly put in on this one.
The first ones to try our new Critter Getters pizza. Like you got it.
Maybe on Earth.
There's some kinds of peers I don't mind sharing with my pals. A Pup Named
Scooby-Doo.
Nice. Well, that ends off Pup Named Scooby-Doo officially, season 4. Also the series until we have an 11-year time skip before What's New Scooby-Doo comes out. So very exciting for that. But overall for me, this episode was kind of just a bit miss. They don't really have that crazy technology in most Scooby-Doo franchises, so just a bit random to be honest, of just having it where she has a teleporter just because they wanted to have a New York kind of episode and use a different kind of set of characters and stuff, even though they still teleported in Red Herring. But first time they've moved cities from Coolsville was the finale, so it made sense to have that kind of like a fun ending part of things. I feel like there wasn't really much gang interaction that I usually like. I did like that the villain spoke, of course, and the villain wasn't too obvious because it's usually the dude that only appears once and he leaves. That's usually the bad guy, so it's nice that the back pain never came back, but just kind of did his thing and then left, and then ended up being the dude that wanted to be solo. He was also the most suspicious, to be honest, but because he had the most kind of evidence pushed against him. So for me, I think I'm going to stick with my 5 out of 10 rating, because it was very kind of hit or miss for me on this one, because it had a cool kind of style. I like the design of the mollusk, but overall just still a bit basic for the Scooby-Doo episode, and I didn't like kind of the technology side of things that just kind of a bit random, pulled you out of it kind of thing. So 5 out of 10 for this, and that ends off that. So our statistics so far. So Scooby ending off Pup Named Scooby-Doo Season 5 with 10,640 Scooby snacks eaten, bringing his total across all 5 seasons, is what I'm calling them, but all 5 series, as 11,184. Shaggy had 5 Scooby snacks eaten for Season 5 of Pup Named Scooby-Doo, bringing his total up to 504. So he crossed that 500 threshold, which is pretty awesome. Then property damage. Fred ends up with $120 worth of property damage. Daphne $20. Velma $220. Shaggy $20. And Scooby $12.50. So we haven't really done much property damage throughout Pup Named Scooby-Doo, because kind of just usually happen in dreams or just or by the villains or whatever. So we didn't really track it as well as we could have compared to the other series. So we'll definitely have to focus on that again once we get in the What's New Scooby-Doo. And then some other stats. So Scooby had 1 entire box of Scooby snacks eaten in Pup Named 2 after 1 box being eaten in Shaggy in 13 Ghosts movies. So that was pretty awesome to see, because it's been such a long time between those. And then in Pup Named Scooby-Doo 5, he had 10 boxes of Scooby snacks, which I quantified as a truckload, which was 10,400 Scooby snacks. Then Scooby and Shaggy both ate 5 snacks each in Pup Named Episode 8. 1 Jumbo Extra Large for Scooby in episode 10, and then 10 Scooby Snacks eaten for Scooby in Pup 13. Then we had 2 weird food items eaten, or 3 weird food items. In Pup Named Season 1, Episode 2, we had a peanut butter potato chip pepperoni pizza. In Pup Named Season 2, Episode 7, we had a green olive and jelly sandwich. In Pup Named Season 3, Episode 2, we had a pretzel and whipped cream pizza. And no weird food items for this season, but slowly making our way, building a bigger list. Hopefully What's New Scooby-Doo can have a lot more, since it's kind of like the reboot kind of style of the franchise, making it extra fun. And then back to the property damage, just because I didn't do it. Fred, in total now, has $8,620 worth of property damage. Daphne, $35,220. Velma, $486.67. Shaggy, $208,311.67. Scooby, $2,130,121. Scooby Dun 1,000, Flim Flam 3,030,000, and then Scrappy 31,000. So Velma still has the least amount of property damage. Good for her. And that's going to do it for me for Pup Named Scooby-Doo. So I hope you've all enjoyed this series as we've gone through it. The last 2 bits were pretty short, but next we are going back right into the movies and also What's New Scooby-Doo. So we are also going to do the tier list for Pup Name. Don't forget about that. But next week we will also start off with What's New, which will be pretty fun. And also, we'll start us off back with those movies like I was talking about. So I'll see you guys next week for more What's New Scooby-Doo. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.